And feel free throughout this entire Zoom to interact through there. If you guys have questions, anything going on, feel free to type away in there in that chat. So I'm so excited to welcome you all to this call tonight. This is Own Your Future, a opportunity call dedicated to people in the fitness, dance, and wellness community. We really wanted to take this time tonight to not only share this opportunity for you if you are a guest on this call, but to share some stories and some messages that we have for you tonight. So we're going to get started. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Diane Ferrara. I come from a background of dance. I've been a dancer my whole life. I'm a fitness instructor. I did this corporate thing for a long time that I eventually got out of. And when I was introduced to this incredible health and wellness company, it was coming from a place for me really just to take on my own health and look for better solutions for me in my life at the time. Little did I know that when I decided to start using these products, there was an incredible opportunity behind it. And being somebody who's really passionate about health and fitness, I saw it as an opportunity for me to share these products with people in my life that I knew and that I loved, and I was obsessed with the products, so I just couldn't help but share them anyway. So what I found through this company, what I found was an incredible business model that I did not know existed. I found game-changing products for my health and my inner circle's health. And I found this supportive and uplifting culture and community that I, again, didn't know was out there for me. And through it all, I found amazing mentorship. A lot of who we have on this call tonight are people that I look up to and who have helped me build my business through the fitness industry, through this network marketing opportunity. And I'm really just excited to introduce them to you guys tonight. So when you're listening to these stories tonight, just ask you to have an open mind about what this can do for you, not only for your own health, for your own financial wellness, but what it can also do for your circle of influence as people in the fitness industry. So we're going to get started. And the first person that I'm going to interview tonight is Andrew Monroe. So Andrew, if you could just unmute yourself.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the call tonight. So guys, Andrew is a yoga instructor. He is a personal trainer. He owns a gym. You also have a background in nursing, is that correct?
I do.
Amazing. And he's located out in Maine, and you live in, am I going to say this right?
Mass.
Oh, Mass.
I live in Mass, South Coast Mass, Rehoboth.
I don't know the initials. So awful.
That's okay.
So you live out in Massachusetts in Rehoboth. Did I say that?
Rehoboth, yeah.
Okay.
Close to Rhode Island.
Close to, yes, that I know. Except I was thinking it was on the other end. Okay, so Andrew, tell me a little bit about your background and how you got introduced to this incredible company.
So I was introduced to this company by my coach, Kelly Dugas. If anyone knows her, she's amazing. A little over almost 3.5 years ago. And when I came into this opportunity, I was mainly just looking for products. I had been in and out of gyms, very familiar with every product brand out there. And I was really looking for a solution that covered it all, you know what I mean? Encapsulated it all in one system. And I saw Kelly and I saw her post and I reached out to her and we went back and forth a few times until it was, you know what I mean? It became the right time for me. I was ready to make a change. And when I started, I had a few pounds that I wanted to lose. And like when I started, I ate more than I was supposed to. And I still ended up losing like almost 30 pounds in the first month, which was crazy. And that was like the first time in my life that I had ever seen abs on my body. And no, that's not the only important thing, but it was pretty exciting because I've coming from years and years of clean eating and never had those results. And I continued to use the products. I became, you know what I mean? Like we say, like a product of the product. I wasn't interested in the business at first. And then I saw down the line, and honestly, Isogenics is like what started my real health and wellness kick. You know what I mean? I've been a trainer for about a year now. Same thing with a yoga teacher. And the Isogenics was like the main push for me to be like, hey, like this is what I actually want to do with my life. Because like you mentioned, I was a nurse for many years, and it's not something that honestly at this point in my life that I want to go back to, because this is, I'm helping people and I'm getting the same satisfaction that I was being, you know what I mean, at bedside with a patient.
Amazing.
In a much better way for me, because it's any other nurses on this phone call, you know how stressful being a nurse is, especially in times right now.
Especially right now, for sure. So when you were introduced to the products, did you know that there was a business opportunity behind it?
I didn't right away. Kelly definitely gave me the lead a few times probably before I like gave in, and I was like, all right, you know what, I'll try this. And ever since then, I mean, I can't say that I was consistent over the past 3.5 years. I did fall in and out of the business, but for the past, since I went to Celebration, my first Celebration last year, and like since then, I've been really like gung-ho for this. This is what I want to do. This is what my life needs to be.
So the products have, obviously, like you said, you got a six-pack. They impacted you physically, which I know for my own self, my body has completely changed since I started using these products as the foundation for my nutrition for the past 6 years. But how have they impacted your clients? How have they impacted the people around you in your life?
So with my clients, it's so much easier when, if someone's looking for a meal plan, it is so much easier to have somebody on these products because I know exactly what's in every single one of them. And it's so easy to plan like a meal plan. Like because of these products, like I was able to get on stage and compete in like a male physique body competition. And I've started, that's another thing that I want to do, and start coaching people that way. And like utilizing these products has been like a serious game changer, not only for myself, but for everybody that I coach, because I know what they're going to do. I know how they're going to work. And I know that they're going to have amazing results.
I didn't know this about you until I started stalking your Instagram today, that you competed in a fitness competition and you used those products during that competition, correct?
Oh yeah, I don't know how many products I use on a daily basis, but like Amped Line for life. And like the other great thing in this industry is everything is sport certified. I don't have to worry about walking into a GNC or walking into like a side bodybuilding shop where I know for a fact certain things come in that aren't necessarily FDA regulated, and there's sometimes some funky things in those things. And if you win a competition, you're automatically drug tested. And if for some reason you pop for something you don't even know you were taking, there goes your title and your medal and everything that you just worked years for.
Absolutely. And I asked that because I also competed in a fitness competition and I used the products through it. And I can say that, and I'm sure you relate to this as well. The day of the competition, I saw bodies that were like depleted and laying on the floor because everybody was exhausted from the lack of nutrients that they were getting. And I was literally bouncing off the walls. I couldn't understand, while everybody else was like kind of like lifeless, and I was all excited. And my coach at the time said to me, it's the nutrition that you're getting, that you're like putting into your body in a healthy and a safe way. So do you feel like that made a difference?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A million times so.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I want you to just really quick, because we're going to, in a second, we're going to just move on to our next speaker. And thank you for everything that you shared. But people who are looking at this as an opportunity to kind of fill the gaps for them financially, as fitness and instructors and personal trainers, we know that like the amount of time that we put in, like we're only going to get paid for X amount of time. So, you know, our income is going to be capped out when we cap out at how much time we have available. So how has this impacted you financially in that way? And what would you say to anybody who is open to this, who is considering taking a look at using these products in their careers and with their clients?
So let me just say this. So in the midst of everything that's happening, me and my partner of my gym, her name's Colleen, she's also involved with Isogenics and the products. we're building our gym. It's still being built. We had to close our location now. I'm no longer teaching yoga. So, I mean, I took a dramatic hit to my income. I'm completely, you know what I mean? I'm not seeing clients. You know what I mean? Like you just said, like you don't see clients, you don't make money. And if I did not have Isogenics right now, like I would not be consuming the products that I am consuming. And like, that's like the amazing thing about this is like, get your products paid for. And like, that's like the easiest way now for people is to, you know what I mean, just go in and show people how to get their products paid for, even with the world being crazy, because my products are non-negotiable. Again, I am a full product of the product. Like my products are non-negotiable. I will never not place an order for things that I need. And my husband can vouch for that. So, I mean, if I didn't have Isogenics right now, I wouldn't have my products. And that's what it boils down for me.
Yeah. And if you guys, literally, he is a product of the product, go look at his Instagram. Spiritual_fitness junkie. You are going to see. I'm not going to ask you to take off your shirt and show everybody right now, but go look at his Instagram. It's amazing. Andrew, thank you so much for taking the time to be on this call tonight and sharing your story. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So now we're going to switch gears and I'm going to bring on our next speaker. She is a global dance fitness. I call her a sensation. She is a fitness pro. She is a speaker. She is an incredible leader, not only in the network marketing business, and especially on our team. And she's also one of my besties. So Sarah Romano, are you there?
I'm here. And Andrew, I do not believe that you didn't have abs before this, because that transformation is epic. You guys have to go to his Instagram. OMG.
He has like 16.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Yes, look at his Instagram.
I will buy the program all over again just because of his before and after pictures.
For real. So Tara, thank you for being on the call tonight. And I'm so excited for everybody to hear from you because you really do have an incredible, powerful story. So can you tell us a little bit about your introduction to this nutritional cleansing system in this company?
Yes. Oh my God, I literally love sharing and the story never gets old. So my sister actually gifted these products to me. This past Christmas was 10 years. So at the time, like she had told me about Isogenics, but I just didn't want to hear anything that she had to sell for me at the time. Not only did I not want to hear it, but I actually couldn't afford anything. I was a do as I say, not as I do fitness instructor, meaning like, you know, I taught all of the classes, but I never really felt like I looked the part. I remember just feeling really puffy and like tired. I would literally teach like 2 to 3 classes in a row, drive home, stop at 7-Eleven, get a pre-made sandwich with a side of chips. And then like in the morning, I would get Dunkin' Donuts coffee so light and sweet that you could chew the sugar through the straw. It was just, I could tell people what to eat, you know, the 4, 5, 6 healthy meals, but I just wasn't doing it myself. I was also, so this was 10 years ago at the age of 32. I know you guys are really surprised. But I was I went back to school full time. So I was literally taking like anywhere from 17 to 19 credits. I was a full-time bartender. So I just didn't have the time. Like I was like anyone else. Like I don't have the time to eat healthy, yet I was in the health industry. So I tried these products. Like I really didn't have a choice. My sister literally threw the box in, the foyer of my mom's house and no wrapping or anything. So I did it. And literally within 2 weeks, I will never forget it. I call her and I was like, oh my God, Lex, I'm wearing pants that I haven't worn since high school. So that was a long time. It was like literally 15 years. And I couldn't believe it. And I love food. I loved like sugary food. You know, I literally ran on Dunkin's, no pun intended. So I was utilizing the products for 2 years, looking for a teaching job. I actually went to be a health and phys ed teacher, and I couldn't find a job for a good 2 years. And I was more than qualified, more than passionate. Like I started a Zumba program in the schools. So then my sister told me, she had been telling me about the business of network marketing, but I literally was so turned off by the word. And I don't know if anyone is out there who can relate to that. And I didn't really know what network marketing actually meant. I just knew that there was some kind of negative, just a negative feeling from it. So I did not want to bartend all those hours. I didn't want to teach 20 plus classes just to make ends meet. And I just knew that my body couldn't handle it. And, you know, I just wasn't passionate about being a bartender and running up and down 2 counties. So she told me about the business. I finally listened, went to my first event, and it literally changed my life.
I mean, honestly, I love your story so much because it's like, at first, like you weren't even looking for it. You weren't choosing it. You just saw what was there, and it just like, it's completely changed your life. And as somebody that knows you personally, I want to ask, and I want you to share with everybody where you were 10 years ago as to like where you are and what you get to do because of this opportunity right now, because you travel the world, you share your passion. Share a little bit about that.
Yeah, so what it was for me, and I always try to take myself back to where I was mentally when this first started, because like considering who might be on the call. So I like, again, like I did not know what even network marketing was, but I remember where I was sitting at the place I was teaching in Jackson, New Jersey, Station 55. Someone was asking me like, what do you want to do with your life? What are you passionate about? And I said, I just know that I want to teach dance like all over New Jersey, like all over the world. I'm like, I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but that's what I wanted to do. So I'm now like able to do that 10x, but not just me. I'm able to show other people how to do that. Like I was really able to take what I was most passionate about, which is dance and fitness, and then like use it as my business because of network marketing, because I was so passionate about these products. The thing is once you become passionate about something, no matter what it is, you're going to want to share it. So it was so easy for me to share this. And I not only shared it with like friends and families, but like my clients. So I'm talking to the fitness instructors out there, personal trainers, dance instructors. You have clients who come in and out of your classes 3, 4, 5 days a week, and they work out so hard. And I remember seeing clients come in and out and just not changing physically, and they were tired. And I used to be that person, you know, like, so I saw them change physically, but not only physically, then they started utilizing the business. So it was such a ripple effect. And I just am so grateful for my sister specifically, who helped me, you know, move through the emotions of what network marketing was and get to those events.
Yeah, and you have a team of thousands. A lot of them are fitness instructors, Zumba instructors, dance instructors who have then gone on, by you sharing and showing them what to do, have then gone on to earning 6-figure annual incomes plus, right? And it's really incredible what you've done and how you've shown up in the world and share this opportunity with everyone. So I want to ask you one last thing. If you could say anything to anyone who's watching and might be kind of on the fence right now, might be looking at this as an investment right now that might seem a little bit scary, they're not really sure to get started, what message do you have to that person who's a little unsure?
So many messages. I'll just try to like 2 big ones. If you're the type of person who just hears that word, I would be open to learning actually what it is, because it's such an amazing business model. And I also want you to think about this, like how much do you get paid an hour for the class that you teach? Now, back in the day, I literally got paid $19 an hour. And then I actually graduated to between 30 and 50. But in order for me to create that income of like, let's say $50 an hour, it was not just the 1-hour class. It was getting ready for the class, driving to the class, coming home to the class, connecting with all the students from the class. Afterwards, social media, which all of it I love, literally all of it filled me up. I do it for free now, literally because I love it. But at that time, I didn't have the time or the space to be able to do all of that, you know, for free. So incorporating the nutrition part and the business of network marketing changed everything. And this is not about making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. If that's what you want, yeah, you can absolutely, you know, if you work hard enough and commit. But like for me, $54, which is 1 cycle to create back in the day, was literally everything. So I would just be open-minded. And 2, the last thing I would say is like, I knew my body wasn't going to sustain 20 plus classes a week. So aside from the products, the business and the community, everything together, especially even now with everything going on, has been such a gift.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Tara, and thank you for being on this call tonight. All right, so we've talked a lot about sharing these products, and we talked about earning an income from doing it. And right now what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna pass it over to my other co-host, Amanda Weger, who is on live from Canada. She's out in Fort McMurray, and she's gonna go through right now exactly how sharing these products works and how you get paid. So Amanda, I am going to turn it over to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I can hear Tara's story over and over again. So thank you for sharing it. Andrew, you are awesome. I'm totally going to Instagram stalk you for like ever. Actually, I already did. I won't lie.
Oh, I think you froze for a sec, or is that just me?
Just give me 1 second here and hopefully it comes back.
You're back.
There we go. I'm back. All right. Okay. Well, then I better hurry up, right? All right. So here you go. I threw this up here. So now I've got everyone's attention because everyone likes puppies, right? So everyone in the fitness industry right now is suffering a financial setback. I don't know any instructor right now, whether you're a yoga instructor, personal trainer, gym owner, what have you, there is nobody right now that is not being impacted. So this is a really great opportunity for you guys to have like instant cash flow coming in. Is that something that everyone could get excited about right now, is having some instant cash flow coming in like now? So I'm going to show you guys, again, I came into this about 4.5 years after 2 years of Tara, no, I'm not interested. And it really, for me, it's almost surreal that it was exactly like the 4.5 years ago, this exact same situation was happening to me. My fitness classes, I was no longer able to fill them. The economy had taken a drastic dive. When the first thing that usually goes is people's extra money, and they're not buying their gym passes anymore. They know you used to have someone coming 5 times a week to your classes, now they're coming 1. That's when I sent that message to Tara. You know what? If I love the products, the business makes sense, because that extra 40,000 I was making with fitness classes kept me safe. So Tara touched on some of these in her story. We know with any type of fitness business that you guys are looking to start, there is a large financial and time investment that you have to put up front before you can even think about making money, right? So like personal trainers, you can have upward of like $2,000 to get started. Zumba, it's about $350, not including your travel if it's not in your city. Yoga certification, that one is huge. There's a really large financial investment for yoga instructors. And Tara talked about this. You're not paid for your class prep. You're not paid for your commute. You're not paid if you're sick, or if something like this happens that your gym is shut down or what have you. I broke my ankle a couple years ago. There was no fitness classes being taught, so that money was gone. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to rebuild my business after we had our last tragedy up here. So if you are a gym owner, if you are a personal trainer that's doing everything yourself, or even a Zumba instructor, like my stereo investment was huge. The facility rentals that I had were huge. The average income, again, that you guys are making with your classes, that's probably only $15 to $50 for that 1 hour that you're teaching, right? So this is all this time that you're spending. And I know some instructors that are making $5 a Zumba class. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that's not even covering your gas to get there. So in these situations, you're always trading time for money. And if you are running your own business as a solopreneur, it's only you. And if you can't do it, you got to pay a sub. The benefits, if you guys are building a network marketing business, and especially with Isagenix, is your training and mentorship is free. That's included with your package. That's included with your products. You have no overhead. This isn't one of those situations where you're spending hundreds and thousands of dollars of product that's sitting in your garage. Like you're literally consuming your products. Like Andrew was talking about, like your pre and post workout powders, you're buying those anyway. Why not use that investment to build a business, right? We're all using products right now. So you can have an initial investment as low as like $200. Like when you can't even, I don't know of any fitness program that you can spend $200 and start making money today, right? We are paid daily, we're paid weekly, we're paid quarterly. Like how many people on this call that are already with Isagenix loves Monday money? I love Monday money. Like, it makes me smile every Monday when my phone goes off. This is the big part though. This is where the residual comes in. So residual is when you are being paid for work that you did before. So if every time that Andrew, Tara, or Diane, or myself are placing an order for products, that volume is rolling all the way up. So we are paid 6% residual on all the volume in your business. And I know a lot of the gym owners that are selling product out of their gyms, they're probably only making 5%. Plus they have that huge overhead because they have to have it on shelf. We get incentive trips. I have been blessed to earn so many of those, which is really great when you're in very cold Canada. They're usually somewhere warm and tropical. The rewards and the recognition is just something that I've never experienced, and I'm from the corporate world as well. The residual income, like Tara said, it is limitless. It is what you want to do though. It truly is what you want to do. If you want to have $500, that's great. If you want to add zeros to that, awesome. That's up to you. The best part for me is that you never, ever are building this business alone. If I am gone to Greece for 3 weeks, I have a team that's going to help my clients. I have a team that's going to help my business partners. I can reach up, I can reach down, I can reach left, or I can right. There's always someone to help. And that's what I do not find in the corporate world or in the fitness world. So again, I'm going to do a little bit of a disclaimer that this is all on you. Your income potential is 100% based on what you do with it. So yes, there can be a lot of money to be made, but that is up to the individual. The harder you work, the harder you're paid, if that makes sense. So no, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight, but potential is there, right? There are individuals that have done crazy things like Tara Romano. She has like done an incredible business. And you know what? There are people that $500 a month means that you're keeping your lights on at home. That means it's paying your mortgage. That's putting groceries on tables for people. So again, we meet people where they are, and this is up to you on how hard that you want to work for what you're going to earn. So this is the beginning of it. So value packs are our most popular pack. That's what I came in on. I saw the value in having my greens and my vitamins and having my shakes and my cleanse. I saw that value. So that's what I came in on. So how many fitness instructors does everybody know right now that's not making money? I don't know anyone who is. So I probably know about 100 of them right now. So how many of like your friends or family members or what have you would be looking for amazing nutrition right now? All of them. I'll just answer for you. All of them. It's so important right now to have a boost in your immune systems. So value packs, you are paid $100 the next business day when someone decides that that's a pack for them. There's tons of options, but we'll just use that to keep the numbers simple. So do you guys see that right there? If 10 of your fitness instructors decide they want to build this business with you, 10 of your friends, 10 of your family, look at that right there. That's paid the next business day, guys. Like, what job have you ever had that you can make $100 and you're guaranteed paid the next day? So now this is where it gets really exciting. We're going to help you. We're going to help you find those 10 people. We're going to help you through all of this. You're going to earn while you learn. Again, you're doing this with a team. And we're going to help you do it quickly, because how many people need money right now? How many people are excited about earning some positive cash flow right now? So every time that you do enroll 2 people in the same week, that doubles. And guess what? You're going to keep doing it. Everything just doubled. So right there, you guys, that's a potential of $2,000 just in product introduction bonuses, just for helping 10 people. Like, who is excited about having $2,000? I am. I am. This always happens, guys. This is something that will always happen over and over and over again every time you're introducing somebody to the products. Like, isn't that great? So I'm going to make it even more exciting. You guys ready for more excitement? I wish that we could have like throw some, I should have had some glitter. I could have like thrown it every time. So this is the first time when you enroll 2 people. So just at that very top, you enroll 2 people, you become a consultant. You're going to get $100 just for promoting yourself, just for becoming a consultant with Isogenics. You get $100. Like, how many times have you guys been paid $100 just for helping 2 people? Like, it just doesn't happen. So you're just going to keep going, right? Because the glory of Isagenix Comp Plan, we're all paid the same. If Tara Romano enrolls somebody in a value pack, she gets $100. If Diane does, if Andrew does, if I do, it's $100. It's flat. We're all paid the same. So right there, you guys have $500 that you've earned just for enrolling 2 people. And I bet you that person on your left and that person on your right probably would value $500 right now. They want to get their products paid for, or maybe they're excited about the business and they want to do more than that. Boom. Once you've created 2 consultants, you're now a manager. You're going to receive $250 just for helping them do the same thing that you did, just enrolling 2 people. So it continues from there. Again, the more you help other people do the same thing that you have the opportunity for, you are rewarded for it. Once you have helped 6 people on your team, you're now a director. You've received $750. Like, do you guys see how fast this is adding up? And again, keep in mind that we have an entire team that's going to help you do this. This is where gangster money comes in. So, like, who can get excited about gangster money right now? I'm all about the gangster money now. So once you have a balanced team, so you've got 5 people that are helping other people on your left, you have 5 people helping other people on the right, you are now an executive. You're going to receive $1,000 for hitting executive. So just all of those bonuses added up right there is $2,100, guys, just for building your team of health coach professionals, fitness professionals that are looking to help other people. Maybe it's your mom, your sister, right? That's how Tara's business came into this, as her sister was like, Tara, you should do this thing, right? But here's gangster money, guys. Every time that you've helped one of those each person hit consultant, you're getting $100. Like, again, like, is your guys' mind starting to blow here? Just for helping other people, you're getting paid $100 for all of those people. Boom, there's another $2,000 just for building your team. This unlocks the executive lifestyle bonus. $10,000 a year in executive lifestyle bonus gangster money. Every single month that you are maintaining your executive status, you're having your team, you're going to be getting paid each month, and it adds up to $10,000 in the year. Like, how often are you guys paid, even in your regular jobs, if fitness isn't your full-time thing? How often are you paid $10,000 a year just for keeping your title at your job? Like that, it just blows my mind. And we were talking before about the residual. This is what's so cool. So let's say I was fortunate enough that I enrolled Tara Romano on my left side. She's at the bottom. She blows out an entire business unit. She's got all of us groupies following her on YouTube. She enrolls a whole bunch of people. That volume is going to roll all the way up to the whole team. So the entire team is earning that 6% volume. They're getting 100% of the volume that you can earn 6% on. So, like, do you see why we always work together? Because it's literally built in our comp plan. Is if you're helping everybody on your team's getting paid. And then this is also where another bonus comes in, is when you are executive, you as the executive also get a 10% bonus on top of everything. So, like, there is so much that you guys can do, and it comes down to just how much you want to do. And for me, it actually took 4 years ago, my city burnt down. So I had no income. I had no corporate job. I had no fitness income. I had nothing. And that's when I really decided to go all in with this. Again, would you agree, when things get hard, you really understand what you're made of and really what you can do? And that's when the light bulb went off for me. Again, I've been committed from day one. I never, ever missed the opportunity to help people. I did earn $40,000 on the side doing this. So it is potential to have really great income on the side. But when I saw what that potential was, that's when I decided to go all in. And again, I'm a hard worker. I'm the person that will put in 12 hours if that's what's required. I'll put in 16 hours, right? So, but just know that is up to you. You need to put in the time, and it is sweat equity. So I'm going to open it up for some questions right now. And I know that the chat is kind of running like crazy. I can't see it right now, so maybe someone else can jump on it and chat too. But I know the first question that most people have is, how do I get started? And that is for you guys to reach out to whoever it was that invited you on this call, because you need to have a conversation about, learn a little bit more about the products and what product fit would be for you. You might be someone like Andrew that's coming in on pre and post workout powders and things like that. You might be someone like me. I actually was just exhausted living on coffee and energy drinks. So for me, doing a cleanse made sense. Everybody is different. There is a product solution for absolutely everybody. And I guarantee you probably are already using a lot of these products. So have that conversation with the person that reached out to you, find the best fit for you, and then have that conversation of what this might look like for you for a business. Right? Maybe this is you just helping the participants in your class right now. Maybe it's helping your friends and your family boost their immunity during this trying time. Maybe you're like, let's go all in for the gangster money right now. So again, it's different for everybody. So I'm going to stop talking right now. And we'll open up to the chat to see if there's any questions that are coming through that maybe any one of us panelists can like jump on and answer for you. So I'll stop sharing my screen. That'll probably make it easier. Yes?
Yes.
There we go. All right.
So I know that like we've had incredible people in this chat answering questions along the way, and I haven't seen any new ones come in through this. So I think that we should just close it out here, because that was such a powerful presentation you did on how we get paid and that gangster money, which gets me so excited every time I see it. And guys, just like Amanda said, like you literally can go fast with this. You can go slow. You can go at your own pace. Just know that what you didn't see behind all this is the tools. You have not seen the training. You have not seen the support and guidance that you're going to get from everybody within this team, should you decide to go a little bit further with this or sign on or give it a try. All that is there for you. It's not this type of, we're just going to mail you in box and be like, good luck. And there are companies out there are teams out there that do that. That's not the case with whoever signed you up for or invited you to this call in this team. And just know that if you are a guest on this call and you are invited, it's because whoever reached out to you, whoever shared this Zoom call with you, saw something in you, saw you as a leader in fitness, saw you as somebody who can impact lives, who has already impacted lives. And I encourage you to speak with them after this call and see how this can really, really change the course of your life and your income. So I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you guys so much for being on this call tonight. We'll be back here again, sharing this opportunity. Again, next week, we'll be back at 8:30, promise, for you next week. And thank you guys all for being on this call tonight. Good night. Good night.